guys, I thought I would share with you how to make texture plates, which is what my kindergarten students used for this project. All you need is cardstock, index cards, tag boards, anything that's kind of a heavier paper. Use your hot glue gun and create different kinds of line designs. If you can't afford texture rubbing plates, this is a fast way to do it. You can also customize these with letters or numbers. It's up to you, but they are fabulous. Just wanted to give you a heads up because that's what my students use for this upcoming project. Okay, let's get started. Boys and girls, today we're going to talk about texture. Texture is the way something feels. You are going to use texture rubbing plates today to make something called a rubbing. For that, you will be using an oil pastel. You'll take your texture rubbing plate, put it underneath your paper, use your hands to see if you can feel where it is. Using oil pastels, we're going to rub on that texture, and voila, the texture will appear. We're going to try to fill up all of these squares with different colors and different textures. Pick the ones you like, slide it underneath, hold it still, and rub. When you're using your oil pastel should be laying down like it's sleeping. It should not be standing up like you're holding it like a crayon. When your paper is mostly filled, we're going to paint right over those textures we made. I'm using watercolor paint. Whenever you use watercolor paint, you have to wake it up by adding water. This is interesting. You'll notice that wherever you add the paint, the oil pastel will resist or push the paint off. That's called a resist. It's resisting or pushing off the paint. I wasn't able to fill up all of my squares with texture, so some of them I will just have color. Some of them will have oil pastels and color. Whenever I'm changing colors, I always have to wash my brush. That way my colors on my paint tray stay nice and neat. All right, I'm almost finished painting all of my squares. Let's talk about the artist Jasper Johns. He loves to use numbers and letters in his artwork. He is our inspiration for us. We are going to make the alphabet on our artwork. Starting at the top, on the left, I'm beginning with the first letter in the alphabet, A. I'm making all of the letters in my alphabet uppercase. I'm making sure to fill up the entire box. If I accidentally make one of my letters backwards or write the wrong letter, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Don't put an X through it. Don't worry about it. Just keep working on your letters. Pick right up where you left off. All right, you might even have to sing the alphabet song as you're going along. That way you'll remember what letter goes next. And sometimes I have to start the alphabet song all the way over at the beginning to remember where I left off. When I finish with my alphabet, I'll have 2 empty squares. You can write whatever your favorite shapes are in those 2 empty squares. I cannot wait to see your masterpiece.